President Kenyatta. Next is Jaramogi Oginga Odinga. That should be Tom Mboya at the far end there.
Yes. Leave some for Haman.
Yeah.
Haman, who can you see next? Maybe he's taking the thumb out of you because of
Mbiu Koinange on the right of Jaramogi.
Yeah, Mbiu Koinange there.
Yeah. They are quite difficult to remember.
Gala Mwendo is at the end.
Gala Mwendo is there.
Gala Mwendo.
There.
And then Njoroge Mungai is at the right.
Njoroge Mungai as well.
And then Joe Murumbi.
Murumbi is second to Mboya.
Joseph Murumbi.
Yeah.
Yes, then
at the end on the second line.
Second row there we have.
You have Paul Gay at the end.
There's Mackenzie there.
Then Mackenzie.
Mackenzie.
Jonjo behind him. Then Jonjo.
Jonjo.
Yeah.
Yes.
Behind
Mackenzie.
Behind Mackenzie.
Yeah.
Is that Paul Gay?
Paul Gay.
Paul Gay.
Paul Gay is there next to the far left of Mackenzie.
Yeah.
So Otiende there.
Yes, there is Otiende. Samuel Ayodo?
No. That far left of Mackenzie is Ochengo Neko.
Ochengo Neko, yes.
Tall guy.
That is just next to Mackenzie, Ochengo Neko, isn't it?
Neko, yes.
And
someone looks like Roland Sagini.
Doson Manyumba.
Sagini is the tallest one.
Doson Manyumba there.
Doson Manyumba.
The third row there.
Where's Sagini?
Sagini behind.
Tall guy in glasses.
In glasses there we have William Wamalwa.
Yeah, Bill Wamalwa, then cabinet secretary.
Was William Wamalwa in any way related to Kijana Wamalwa or original? There's no connection though.
No connection.
Right?
Behind Jaramogi is Angaine.
Yes, there's also Angaine.
Between Jaramogi and Kenyatta behind is Julius Antonio Kiano.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
The guy in glasses there.
Yeah.
And a beard.
Lawrence Sagini?
With the dark glasses, I think.
Who is at the very end on the left? The back left.
The back left, is that Duncan Degwa?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
That is Duncan Degwa, the short guy there. In the front row.
Onyanga Yodo is just behind Koinange.
Yes.
Yeah.
And this was the first cabinet.
Yeah.
It was a serious cabinet.
This was a serious cabinet.
Yes.
How many were there?
There were 17.
There were 17.
Yeah, minus Wamalo.
Minus Wamalo.
And that's where the problem started for women.
This is where the problem started for?
Yeah, for women.
For women?
Not even one.
Actually.
Not even one.
For your information,
historical.
not even an assistant minister that time.
Yeah,
No.
zero.
They were not there.
They're not there. They presumed to be present.
Imagine that statement from Prof. And it is true.
And they were presumed to be?
To be present.
Yes, present.
The present, eh?
So was that now, maybe because of that particular epoch of time, we were very patriarchal, right? And Young Nyong'o, you think women they were not given that particular space. Up until now, we're struggling with this.
I think at that point in time, Kenyatta was considering the people who had been in the forefront of KANU. You know, these are all KANU guys. Yeah.
And remember, you had to be an MP that time.
You had to be an MP too.
Yeah, you're right. And there were
You
no
had to be
women
an MP.
MPs.
There are no women
You had to wait
MPs.
for Grace Onyango.
I think let's start by why were there no women MPs? When you look at the struggle for independence,
The women were
obviously
there.
there were women
Yes.
in very serious positions.
Yeah.
So it's just maybe the patriarchal setting, the stereotyping at that time. Of course, the marginalization and the place of women
Okay.
was not recognized to be in politics.
That was a trend all over the
It
world.
was like a trend or
All right.
just a bad history.
All right, there is a reason why we're having this particular picture.
Yeah.
And this is because of this particular book that I want to show you also that will be launched tomorrow. This is Anyang' Nyong'o's book, right? And this will be happening tomorrow from 5 p.m. at the University of Nairobi. Presidential Parliamentary Democracy in Kenya. Choice to be made. And this is written by Professor Anyang' Nyong'o. And according to Professor Anyang' Nyong'o, looked at carefully, we shall discover that there is one major mistake that we made in creating our very promising constitution. Now, that mistake was to preserve a presidential system of government and only to create structures around it meant to keep it in check. Now, from his assessment, this experiment has failed, and we had better remove this political albatross around our neck as soon as possible. It is also the problem that has always bedeviled coalition making in Kenya since the NAC days, with the exception of South Africa, where a president exists in name but acts in reality like a prime minister. Elsewhere in the world, presidential systems of government are in trouble. They are a threat to democracy and other democratic institutions in government. They cannot really be tamed institutionally. They will always find a sluice gate for creating some form of impunity to undermine democracy. They are anachronistic. They are a danger. They should be dispensed with, according to Professor Nyong'o. Why should one person have so much powers? He wonders. Whose son or daughter are they to be so superior and enjoy the real possibility of going out of institutional control? Why should they have so much powers over life and death, however couched in all kinds of procedures meant to make it seem as if that decision is not, in the final analysis, theirs alone to make, right? We want to look at this particular book this morning that will be launched tomorrow. And, of course, our panelists also will assist us in trying to see what Professor is advancing. Are they for it, right? Are they buying, lock, stock, and a barrel as far as what Professor has put out in his book this morning? This is Presidential or Parliamentary Democracy in Kenya, Choices to be Made. Prof, thank you so much. And, of course, we look forward to be joining you tomorrow. I have also the invitation cards to our panelists as well this morning. So I presume, because we gave you these books, Alice, Professor Herman Manyora, Okongo Mogeni, also Pogisio, got a soft copy. Have you gone through it? Now I feel like a teacher.
That's right. Yes.
Homework.
Come on, young
Professor, have you read your own book?
The hard copy is there.
The other is here.
This one there.
Yeah, everyone has a copy on the desk there. So that is the current edition. Let's just begin with Prof. First of all. You can just give us a broad overview. Why do you think this particular book is providentially,